Denmark, Sweden, Iceland, and the Netherlands. What makes these the happiest countries in the world? It is not the weather, nor the number of days of sunshine, or the length of daylight in the winter. Eyes on you, Finland. What makes these the happiest countries in the world? What do they have in common? They ride bicycles. Not only are these the happiest countries in the world, but they're also the countries with the highest rates of bicycling in the world. Connected bike paths, greenways, neighborhood trails weave through communities and bring people together. In these countries, millions of people have the choice to ride a bike for fun and to get to where they need to go. Simply put, they arrive happy. Now, the humble bicycle can have a profound impact on many aspects of everyday life, even for people who will never ride. Public health, access to opportunity, tourism, recreation, community connection, and so much more. How many people here can remember their first bike ride? Raise your hand. Awesome, amazing, let me see. Thank you, appreciate that. My dad taught me how to ride a bike when I was a little girl, and I fell in love. Growing up in my small South Dakota town, my next-door neighbors and I rode bikes everywhere. Our parents believed that kids grow best outdoors, so we roamed freely from dawn till dusk. In college, I started to explore by bike the expansive grid of gravel roads that stretch across the heartland. And in Colorado, I found the mountain bike. I started entering all these ultra-endurance mountain bike races, think 50 and 100 miles, and I learned how to dig deep. I even met my husband through bicycling, and I found a career in bikes. And today, I have the great privilege of working with the talented team at PeopleForBikes. We get up every day to transform America into the best place in the world to ride a bike. We believe in the power of the bike to make people happier, healthier, and more connected. And who doesn't want to be a little bit happier? Or live in a place where your kids can safely bike in your neighborhood, where the simple act of riding a bike allows you to slow down and move through the world in a human pace, and to be in touch with your community, all at a time when we're the most digitally connected, but also the most socially isolated. Take our anxious generation, add in a loneliness epidemic, pile on sedentary lifestyles, and you've got a nation in desperate need of a happiness boost. And in case you were wondering, the United States, we clocked in at 24th on the Global Happiness Index, our lowest ranking ever. We can do better. And mental health experts suggest 2 top actions to improve your happiness and your mental health. Get outside and move your body. Unfortunately, bicycling has both of these, and the science backs me up. Bicycling naturally boosts those feel-good chemicals of serotonin and dopamine, lifting your mood and even easing pain. When you're out for a bike ride, you're not just moving your body, you're improving your brain chemistry. Riding a bike is also a powerful way to reduce stress. Just 15 minutes on a bike ride is enough to lower those cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and improve your mood. And regular riding has been shown to reduce depression. When you pedal through your neighborhood, you have a chance to clear your mind, smell and breathe fresh air, see and hear nature, and just be outdoors. It turns everyday trips into chance encounters with friends and neighbors, building those social connections and that sense of community. And above all else, it's fun. Nothing compares to the simple pleasure of riding a bicycle. Now back to the happiest countries. At PeopleForBikes, we take delegations of people from across the United States to some of these happy countries to study their best practices. We examine the policy frameworks that prioritize people, the infrastructure that makes biking safe and easy, and the social culture that makes bicycling a normal part of everyday life. By understanding these interconnected threads, we can bring ideas and inspiration back home to create happier communities here in the States. Now, my single favorite thing about these international study tours is observing school drop-off and pickup. Take a second and imagine American school drop-off and pickup, or getting your kids to and from school. Exactly. Probably not the first place you're looking for calm and connection. Contrast that with the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, parents and children ride daily in separated, protected bike lanes. Parents chat, children play, all around the schoolyard. It's this beautiful daily rhythm that puts children's safety first and community at the center. And sure, biking is good for the planet, it's good for economic development, it's good for your property values, but what matters most, bikes will make you happy. And great places to ride, like connected bike lanes, neighborhood greenways, bike parks, bike share, and more, are key ingredients in these happy countries. Now, I know what you are thinking, but Jen, I haven't been on a bike in years. We got you. E-bikes. Low-speed electric bicycles are like a regular bike with a boost. They reduce barriers and get more people riding bikes. And contrary to common belief, they are great exercise. And of course, they are fun. Take an e-bike for a spin, and I promise you will come back happy. We call it the e-bike smile. But Jen, Americans, we love our cars. So does Germany. And even with the strongest of car cultures, Germany still has the third highest rates of bicycling in the world. I'm not asking you to give up your car. Try bicycling for some trips, or on Saturdays with your family. More than 50% of trips in the United States are 3 miles or less, a distance easily bikeable in about 15 minutes. And as we already learned, you spend 15 minutes on a bike and you arrive happy. And that's exactly why we study countries with the best infrastructure, so we can build communities that work better for everyone, by car, by bus, transit, biking, and walking. In these happy countries, people have the choice to go by car, but it's often faster, more convenient, and of course, more fun to go by bikes. And cities with protected bike lanes see 44% fewer deaths and 50% fewer serious injuries for everyone on the road, not just those who go by bike. But Jen, I don't have a safe place to ride in my neighborhood. We are working on it. The demand for cycling is strong. 62% of Americans would ride bikes more if they're separated from cars. And that's why we're working city by city, state by state, to create real change with smart public policies, proven infrastructure, and local partnerships. And everywhere we look, more and more communities are investing in safe and fun places to ride. Our National Bike Project Tracker shows that almost 1,000 bike projects are built or are nearly complete just in the last 3 years. And the best part, Americans are riding them. A record 112 million Americans rode a bike last year. And even better, youth cycling is up after a steady decline. Kids riding jumped 11%. And finally, cities rated good for bicycling in our annual city ratings program went from just 33 US cities in 2019 to 234 US cities this year. The data is clear, cities are embracing biking and more Americans are riding. So it isn't just Copenhagen and Amsterdam. It's Bentonville, Arkansas. It's Ames, Iowa. It's Madison, Wisconsin, Fort Collins, Colorado, Bloomington, Indiana, and yes, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and yes, Fargo, North Dakota. At the end of the day, it is about so much more than riding a bike. It's about feeling more connected to your neighbors, to your community, and to the outdoors. Simple joys that add up to a happier, healthier society. So let's take a page in the playbook from the world's happiest nations. Let's embrace bicycling and reimagine our neighborhoods, not just as a mode of transportation, but as a path to the kind of places we all want to live in. Let's build a world where we all arrive happy.